What's going on, everybody? Welcome on into a really special little live edition of what we do here on Unsportsmanlike Conduct. We didn't get to do a show this week because there was just scheduling conflict situation, of course, that arises. And so what we're going to do here on Instagram Live, and I think we're gonna be getting some of my friends in here in just a moment. There he is, Big Timmy T. He's in the house.
What?
Timmy, what's going on, my friend?
I didn't realize I had this Buffalo Bills thing sitting behind me.
Oh,
But all right.
well, I guess we'll roll with it for today. Let's see who else we got here. We got Mr. Mello potentially joining. Hey, there he goes, representing the Giants on Jersey. You got the Giants right behind you.
It's a big week this week, so I have to.
Is it?
This
Is
almost
it?
feels like, because we live down here in South Florida, it almost feels like a rivalry week.
It's annoying that way too. And we'll get to it, but there's that whole sense of they've been irrelevant for such a long time, and we've kind of look a little switched up a little bit there. But all right, I'm wondering if Ant is going to be able to make it in here. Let's
Your
see.
aunt is coming?
He just wrote how to do it. How do you click in?
Here we go. I can do it too. Get you on in there. Doesn't let me join. He's saying, "What's going on?"
Should have told you to send a request. Wait, is he following you?
Yes.
Or are you following him?
Uh, it actually just gave a little thing saying that you couldn't join, but you're joined. You're here. You're live.
Me?
No, Dave, or Dave's frozen now. What's this saying? Go Fins. Is that a line? That a line out there? All right. So this is going swimmingly. We got Dave stuck up there on the deal here. Okay, I got another request from Dave. He's gonna be joining here again, I think. Maybe I hear something.
I was like I'm sleeping.
No, these guys are having issues here. This is Timmy. It's been a while since we had technical problems.
But we're not Insta aficionados, so
That's pretty. Dave probably logged into Threads. Anthony. All right. Okay, Dave. Well, welcome back. All right. Okay, we're good now. So I'm wondering what's going on with Anthony. But let me try to send him one more request. Anthony, I'm gonna send this to you. Boom. We
And
try
this
it
is the
again.
show I want Anthony to be on. He's gonna talk about, Daniel Jones.
No,
For
no, no,
real
no.
this time.
This is for the picks. This is what we're talking about here
You
today.
can still say
You know
a
what's
little bit
weird?
about Jones.
Yeah,
What made this pick.
you know what's weird is that the way that I normally do the show, I can't do it because you can't do Instagram Live on a desktop or a laptop. So I have 3 or 4 times now gone to type to my phone using the keyboard, and it just doesn't work out that way. All right, so I guess you send us your picks in the chat as we go through here. But we're gonna focus on week 5 picks and send it one more time. I will.
I requested to join. And you can't request to join.
It should have told you.
Click
Yeah,
on.
he requested, but then I also sent him a request.
That's how I got on. I requested.
All right, I approved it. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, we're good. Don't go all filtered out here. We're on Instagram Live. Don't know how to act around here.
I'm never on live, so I'm like trying to see how pretty this is.
Oh, look at that. You got the little background. And I don't know what the hell's going on here. And I don't know what is happening, but you're not here. We wish that you were. I have to switch to the phone. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Before we get, and I have a fantasy question for you guys. Would you uh, would you start Fields tonight? Short rest on a Thursday, which not too thrilled about. I'm 0-4 in this league, by the way. Uh, uh, or or because I'm 0-4, do I just put him aside because nobody really does well on Thursday nights anyway, and start the kid from the Texans?
Bryce Young?
Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, the Texans.
Oh,
Stroud.
oh, CJ Stroud. CJ
Yeah.
Stroud. I'm sorry. I'd go Stroud. Stroud's having a good year. He's putting up some nice numbers, and Justin Fields, you never know what you're going to get with him. And Texans haven't looked bad at all. What, they're 2-2 now?
Yeah, man. Oh, there it is. Boom.
I made it.
We
I made
we
it.
we made it happen, baby. We made it happen. All right, I'm gonna try not to control my phone with my mouse and keyboard here as we go through this. But Anthony, before we do, Stroud or Fields this week?
Stroud.
I'm on
I picked him up in a.
4. I'm gonna. What am I gonna? What do I got to
I would
lose? You know,
I would have traded Fields after last week as soon as I could have, like immediately.
there's nobody in our league would take Justin Fields.
You shouldn't have taken Justin Fields, but hey.
Hey, it was a trendy top five pick. You gave me a little sneak of it last week. All right, let's get into week 5 picks. That's what we're here to do. World famous week 5 picks. Week 4, everybody. Week 4. Dave took it. Not overall, but Dave took it out of this group at 12-4. Rodriguez 13-3 last week.
Fugazi.
Timmy 11-5. And me and Ant go 10-6 last week. So now overall, Ant, you are still in first place, 40-24 on the year. Timmy and I tied 39-25, right behind you, right coming at you.
Hey, if
And
you ain't first,
Dave,
you're last.
Dave made big strides last week. I kind of made a little fun of him the week before. 6-10. It's coming off a rough week, but 12-4. That's a hell of a bounce back. So
Yeah, needed. I had to get away from AZ.
you got to get some separation. Yeah.
Yeah. I was too close to him. I was like, AZ, I love you, but I got to get back in this running.
All right. Who got you? Okay, the Packers got you. The Browns, Steelers, and the Bengals.
Yeah, the Browns decided to, throw up DTF over there. DTR.
Yeah. On the Fantasy Focus, they kept on saying that, and I missed the part where Sean Watson was not going to play. I was like, what? Who is this that they're talking about? What are these initials? What do we got? All right, let's get into this week, starting with tonight, starting in about 20 minutes here. It's the Bears and the Commanders. Bears has just been a disaster, obviously. Commanders surprising some people out there. The line is now 6. Bears at Commanders. Commanders favored by 6. We'll start with you, Timmy.
I don't know. Hall of Famer Jim Buckets just passed away at the age of 80. The Bears might have a little bit of little something to play for tonight.
Let me ask you a question. Let's take a quick poll. Does Justin Fields know who Dick Buckus is?
No, he doesn't. I'm going with Commanders tonight.
No hesitation. No, absolutely not.
All right, Ant, who you got in this one?
The Washington C words.
Ooh, spicy on this Instagram Live. Dave?
Man, Thursday night just has not been my night. I want to say that this is a game that the Bears could win. And I kind of, again, need to catch up just slightly.
Oh, he's going to do it?
You know what? No, because I know what game I'm going to mess up on later. So
that you have to.
Yeah.
You have. That's a must.
So
yeah.
I'll go Commanders.
I see what you did there. You threw away that one for this one.
Yeah.
Good trade-off. All right, London game, Jags at the Bills. Uh,
Sweet.
the state of yeah, this is going to be a
Sweet.
sweep. The state of New York has opened up the law. You can be served alcohol as early as 8 in the morning this Sunday only. Very well done out there, Buffalo Bills. It was supposed to be their home game. They lost it. Let them
I'm
drink.
I'm
So
in,
crazy how they could just change laws, that conveniently for just that, for
It's
alcohol.
a bend.
take on any corner, buy and get a 6-pack of anything you want. It's a one crap.
But this is more restaurants and bars. But imagine you getting up, getting ready, 7 a.m. Heading to the bar. Going to Hooters to watch the games.
Um,
Hooters.
like you can sit in the Hooters parking lot with a 12-pack until they open up from a bodega.
All right. Next up,
Wait, wait, wait,
Texans. The
wait, wait,
surprise.
wait. Hold on a
Oh
second.
wait.
I'm not going to those.
Oh wait. Okay. Sorry. Answer that sweep. I went with it. I thought that we were all gonna go. Okay. This is the game that you're gonna do.
This is one of the games. I just realized how my week might just be another 6 and 10. I'm going Jags on this one. I'm going with the home team. Tony
Okay.
Khan right now is going to hide. They're going to ride that wave.
What?
Okay. All right.
Don't get all excited. It showed up in AEW. Get all excited.
Wait. So is there really no story behind him saying that to him? There's no like, oh, you did this to me in the other company or something. It was just
No, he's like, I
because
want
he's a bad guy and a good guy. Okay.
to be a tag team again and fight all these great tag teams. Fuck off. That was basically what it was.
He's like, I
There
don't
it
need to be a
is.
tag team.
There it is. All right. All right. Texans, Falcons. It is now 1.5. The Falcons are favored by 1.5 points here. I'll start with this one. I'm going to go with the Texans. I'm going with Stroud, going with Collins. This is probably going to be a week where he just doesn't do much of anything because when I don't start him, he puts up 35, 40 points. Collins is second in the league in
But can't hear you.
bad thing about doing Instagram Live. But I'm going with Texans. So you didn't hear my explanation, but I'm going with Texans.
It's all you had to say.
Dave, who you got?
Texans too. Even though,
Ant?
this might be the week Atlanta decides to,
I'm gonna
play
go with
well.
the team with the greatest quarterback in Ohio State football history, CJ Stroud, and the Houston Texans.
I'm
Timmy?
going with my favorite AFC team, the Texans.
Unbelievable. It's the Texans
Favorite
are
AFC
what's
team.
happening? All right, and now maybe Timmy's second favorite NFC team,
I don't
not
have.
the Panthers, but
I
the
don't
Lions.
have a second. Oh, okay. That maybe the Lions. Maybe.
See? All right, the Lions. When was the last time this happened? It opened, well, when I sent it out to you guys the other day, it was 8.5. It is now 10. When was the last time the Lions were favored by double-digit points?
Barry Sanders.
Maybe.
World War II.
All right, is this a clean sweep of the Lions? Anybody think that the Panthers can sneak in?
Unfortunately not.
That's it. Lions. Lions are taking this one. Up next, the Titans and the Colts. The Colts were favored by 1.5, and I don't know what their reaction to it here is, but the Titans are now favored by 2.5. That's a swing from 3 days, and this is a day. This is where Jonathan Taylor says, "I'm fully healthy. I'm ready to go." So, with that being said, Timmy, you start off with this one. This is a rough one.
Is he gonna go? That's the whole point. I'm ready to go, but are they gonna play him?
He said he's fully healthy. He said, "Are you happy or something with being on the Colts?" He said, "I'm here now" or something like that. So, not a big confidence booster there.
You can make this pick at 12:59 on Sunday, then, because that's not right.
As of right now, who you got?
Colts. I like the Colts. Titans bad. I don't trust them.
the Titans. Ant,
Well, what was his name?
Colts. Anthony Richardson, the guy who should have went first overall.
Dave,
Colts as well.
clean sweep, baby.
Levis in my life.
Little Levis. Well, what if Levis? You can't switch at halftime. Will Levis comes in. They're down by 25 points, and he comes back and wins.
If anything, the pick should automatically change.
I was going to say, there has to be a Will Levis rule in there.
Like a clause that just moved.
The Levis rule, yes.
Levis clause.
All right. Next up, the New York Football Giants at the Miami Dolphins. It was 10.5. It is now 11.5. Given a wink, nightmares, waking up in cold sweats. Dave, I'm going to start with you on this one.
So I want to let it be known that we made our Giants picks on the We Stomp You Out show. And as of this very moment, I have picked them all correctly. I predicted us as 1-3. So if I'm going to follow that trend, I'm going Giants to beat the Dolphins. I'm going to keep my streak alive.
The man with conviction.
I had to put on the big blue jersey because, again, I don't think Ann heard me, but this is like a rivalry week being down here in South Florida and a Giants fan. So, yeah. And going to the game, I can't
consider
lose.
it rivalry week when the Jets come to town also, or just when the Giants?
If Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback.
Just curious. I was just wondering.
If Rodgers was the quarterback, then sure.
Oh, okay. Got it.
All right. Well, Timmy, as another Giants fan here, are you gonna take that leap of faith with Dave?
No.
But
speaking as a lifelong Giants fan, I am picking the Dolphins to absolutely destroy the New York Giants this week.
You guys' offense may get going, but I don't know how that defense is.
Yeah,
no.
I bet Neil's gonna flip burgers next week.
He might as well. And O-line suspect it's much worse than suspect. 11 sacks.
Evan Neal flipping burgers would be the most poetic justice I think we've ever seen.
By the way, that's my next song, flipping burgers.
I think the over. Somebody asked me if they about a parlay today, and the over under I think was 48 or so. I said the Dolphins might score 35, and we still might not get to the over. So stay away from that. Maybe I don't know.
Oh,
all right.
I think the over is a good bet in that game. That game's going to be defenses optional.
What do you think? What was the what are they favored? The Dolphins?
10,
11.5. 11.5.
Jesus, holy cow!
You see, but this is a game where you say, "Holy shit, that's a lot of points," but then you would not be surprised if it's a 31-point win.
You're right.
I hate to say this because you guys are all Giants fans. Do you know that you guys have the worst point differential in football, and that includes the Denver Broncos, who lost by 50?
Yeah, because we lost by 40 in one game. So add up the other ones.
Close enough.
I mean, maybe scruffy Daniel Jones is better than
they haven't
looking face Daniel Jones.
They haven't put a first half touchdown yet. They haven't scored a touchdown at home yet, for Christ's sake.
All right, let's get out the misery. I'm going with the Dolphins, obviously, and you're going to go with the Dolphins here. Saints and Patriots. Saints are this is in New England. Saints are a 1-point favorite. Dave, start with you on this one.
And Mac Jones is just really bad. But I want to go Patriots. But
Is Zappy going to start?
the Zapper should start.
He should.
Zapper.
But I'll go Saints.
Mello, would you rather have Daniel Jones or Mac Jones?
Oh God, I guess Daniel Jones.
I will go with the Saints as well. You found the bar. Timmy, Saints, Pats.
Yes, Saints. When the Saints go marching in, definitely.
Saints go marching in. Ant, we got a clean sweep here.
Yep, Saints.
Belichick is going to be one and
pick the Patriots, but it's kind of hard to root for Mac Jones.
You don't want to pick the Patriots? They traded back for J.C. Jackson today or whatever day it was.
Yesterday, yeah. Interesting stuff. They have offensive line issues, also injuries, and just
they have offensive issues.
mega their offense is offensive. All right, next up, Ravens and Steelers. It is. Let's see if it's still 3.5. It is 4.5 for the Ravens. Ravens have a favored by 4.5 here, and I'm gonna go with the Ravens here. Ravens on the road to beat the Steelers. Their offense is offensive also.
I thought it'd be at least 7.5. Only that 4 is little to me. I'm definitely going with the Ravens.
And
I'm going to be the oddball in this one. I think this is one of those games where Mike Tomlin comes roaring back from the jaws of defeat to snatch a victory.
all right, you got Steelers. And Dave, who you got?
I got Baltimore, but I think it is going to be close. So I think this 4.5, maybe the Steelers cover, but I think it will be a close
Vegas
game.
zone.
Tease
I
it.
feel like they're always close against these guys.
We're in the Vegas zone, fellas. 4.5.
Vegas zone.
All right. All right. Are the Bengals bad? Are we there? Bengals
So
at the Cardinals.
the Bengals' offense is bad. Defensively,
It's
they've forced the most 3-and-outs in all of
yeah.
football this year.
Yeah,
They're
use
getting
them
no help
use
from
them
the
in
offense.
fantasy. Yeah, use
They
them in
haven't played the
fantasy.
Giants. Who knew?
Lou Amaruno is about to lose his shit if the offense doesn't get going here pretty soon.
Yeah, man. All right, they're in Arizona. They're favored by 3. What do we got, Timmy? This is the turnaround?
I sure as hell hope so. Because
That's Timmy's Super Bowl
He's
pick right
killing
there.
me in one of my fantasy leagues. He is killing me.
Next year when we do fantasy, I need you to tell me what quarterbacks you're drafting so I don't draft them.
Why would I
Clearly, between
not
Fields
draft
and Burrow,
Burrow?
it's not working.
I'm going to be, highest points guys this year for fantasy. Nothing. Doing nothing.
Gavin.
Yeah, I was going to apologize to the Bengals on the show this week for. I thought my one team jinx was gone, but apparently it's back, and it's in full force. So I apologize, Cincinnati, but I am going with. God damn it! I'm going with Joe Burrow and the Bengals.
We're doing it.
Cardinals. Hey man, the Cardinals don't look as bad as everyone thought they were going to be.
Nope.
Been in every
Dude.
game. I think that was every game they've played in has been a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Didn't we?
Imagine that kind of hurry.
We didn't.
I took the Cardinals with the points in my other pick'em league, but I will take the Bengals here.
All right, Dave.
So I really like Dobbs. I don't know. It's weird. I don't think he's a guy, but I like him.
Good.
I think though, one thing, guys, we're probably gonna have to do is probably like week 6 or something like that. Reevaluate our list from who we thought the top 3 quarterbacks were, because I think Burrow has now fallen and Josh Allen is back at 2.
Josh Allen might be at 1.
Oh yeah,
Patty ain't been playing super hot either.
You're right.
He's hurt. I don't care. I think he's hurt, and I think he's trying to play through it like an idiot.
Mahomes.
Oh, Burrow.
Oh, Burrow. Oh, yeah.
He's all,
Yeah, the calf.
watch him on the sideline, rubbing something, squeezing something, his arm or his his hand or something. Something wrong with him. There's definitely something wrong with him. You don't just you just
There it is.
don't turn into fucking bad as he is. You don't just turn to Danny Cannell overnight.
A Danny Cannell reference. All right. So, Dave,
I'm going back.
Was that enough for you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
I was
back.
going to add it. That's enough for you to sway you. Next up here, the Eagles at the Rams. Let's just double check here. It is still 4.5. Eagles are at the Rams, 4.5 point favorites here. I've got the Eagles. Timmy, who you got? Eagles.
Unfortunately, to me,
Dave, is this a sweep?
girls.
I feel like the Rams could beat them. Just like I thought the Commanders could have beat them last week. I just
Did you watch that game? What was it, 2 weeks ago, where Matt Stafford couldn't breathe in the pocket without getting hit by like 5 different players?
But
The
he looked
Eagles'
good.
pass rush is better than whatever team that was. It's going to be worse.
He looked good, the other weeks. But no, I'll
Yeah,
go
when he
Eagles.
wasn't getting killed.
Hey, that Plato's holding up really well right now.
Yeah, Play-Doh. Yeah, it's paper mache, first of all.
Big time. Was that an Eagles, Dave?
Eagles, yeah.
All right. All right. Next up on the slate, the Jets at the Broncos. The
There you
Bron-
go, Mello.
the
It's your chance.
Broncos are favored for the Broncos are favored for the second week in a row, coming off of a 50-point loss. Second week in a row, they're favored.
They
After
won
that,
last week, even
I
though they
know, but
gave Justin Fields the game of his career.
exactly 3,300 whatever yards. It's going well until the end. All right, Broncos are favored by 2 here. Dave, let's start with you.
Oh, really?
So these are 2 of your passion teams, I
First off,
guess.
Aaron Rodgers is not on the is
So
on
that's
the
it.
bench waiting, so
He's back with
he
the
gets
team now,
back.
Mello. It's okay. You can root for them
He's
again.
sitting in front of the suites with his foot up on his
Hey,
phone.
look,
You know, the
he's
crutches.
back with the team, and look how I was going to say Mac Jones. How Zach Wilson played.
Same
He
thing.
played competent. He played good. He could have won that game if it wasn't for some terrible calls, right, Anthony?
That wasn't a hold?
Zach,
That wasn't a hold?
don't forget.
It was clearly a hold. Both of them.
I feel like the Broncos always they've let me down the last 2 years now. Don't want to pick them.
How funny
Letting
is
him down for 2 years in his picks.
the 2 teams that Melo's been so high on the last 2 years, and they both kind of suck.
If you look at all the ones that I've gotten wrong, I guarantee you the Broncos is a majority of my losses from the last few years.
I don't doubt it. They've been terrible.
I'm gonna go Jets on this one.
Going the Jets.
I don't like it.
Ant, who you got in this one?
I actually think with so Tua has an amazing game against Denver. Justin Fields has a career day against Denver last week. I actually think Zach Wilson's gonna have a good game this week. Maybe throw him in some DFS lineups. I'm gonna take the Jets.
Jets.
I just don't trust
Timmy.
the Broncos.
Yeah, look, the Jets D is still the Jets D, and yeah, this guy looked like a real human quarterback last week. I'll go with
I'm gonna make it a clean sweep here.
Whoa,
And go with the Jets.
Not with the Jets.
Have we
And
ever
not-
had a clean sweep Jets?
Highly unlikely.
we just sealed their fate. They're definitely losing by 20 in this game.
All right. Next up, the Chiefs head to Minnesota to play the Vikings. The Chiefs are a 3.5-point favorite here on the road in Minnesota. I got the Chiefs. We all get on that.
Taylor
Dave?
Swift's not going to Minnesota, right?
Chiefs can eat my ass. They caught me.
What?
They caught
That come from?
2 fantasy games and a bet because of that Jet game. You know what? But yeah,
The worst part is that I was watching, I was like, oh man, he hit this one, he hit this one, he hit this one. I was like, all he needs is that Kelsey touchdown. And he should get it, right?
and God forbid Patrick Mahomes runs in that last touchdown. You stupid freak bastard. I'll let them go. But yeah, they're gonna win. I'll take the Chiefs.
All right.
So, yeah.
That's a clean sweep all around. All right. Sunday night game, the Cowboys head into San Francisco to play the 49ers. The 49ers are a 3.5-point favorite here. I am going with the 49ers here. Timmy.
I think Anthony wants to go last on this one.
Anthony wants to abstain from this.
I'm going to say one thing, and you're never going to ever hear me say this again. But the Cowboys, I'm picking the 49ers, first of all. But the Cowboys have finally figured it out. They have figured out the formula to win. And that is that Dak Prescott is not a good fucking quarterback. So you base the offense on what he can do and what he can't do. And that's why he's had such a good year so far. So congratulations on them. They finally figured out the secret that he's not a good quarterback. But you don't have to be good. Just decent enough with that defense.
Yep.
I picked the goddamn Cowgirls. No, I mean the 49ers though.
Whoa, okay.
49ers.
All right, Dave.
I'm going with that Niner gang. Brock Purdy, baby.
And it's not impressed.
Undefeated. He's the reigning, defending, undefeated regular season
Oh, Melo
Damn,
found another
Bears.
quarterback. This is great. Melo's on a new team. It only took 4 weeks. That's awesome. Congratulations, Melo.
All right, Ant. Is this a clean
Uh,
sweep
no,
or
no, it's not. I'm zagging.
it's not?
This is the first real defense Brock Purdy has played as a starter in the regular season. And the only other one he played was the Eagles in the playoffs where he died.
I mean,
So
he
give me
beat the
Dallas.
same team in the postseason in the playoffs, didn't he?
Huh?
Didn't he beat this team in the playoffs last year?
It wasn't the same. I don't know if you've noticed they actually have somehow increased their incredibly high pressure rate over last year.
We
They're
noticed.
somehow
Believe me.
pressuring quarterbacks more every year under Dan Quinn. It's kind of weird.
Listen, we've been out on the field with both teams, all right? We've been out there on the gridiron. We know what goes on out there. And the 49ers are a better team. Go on, 49ers.
Debo's hurt. Debo's hurt. Dallas isn't going to buy
With,
into that
with the
nonsense of him
49ers.
being on the field as a decoy. Just saying. Give me Dallas.
All right. That's your Sunday night game. And then your Monday night game is lukewarm here. Little Packers at the Raiders. The Raiders
What
are a one point
shit
one
primetime
point
games
favorite.
this week? Do you
One,
say the Raiders are 1 point favorites?
I shit you not. The Raiders are a
The
1 point favorite
Raiders.
here.
The
Very
Josh
cheeky game.
McDaniels, 20 games below 500 as a head coach
That's
Raiders
right, baby.
are the favored team in this game.
Hey, but
That's
he's
right.
6-0 when he cheats. Let's not forget.
He's perfect, baby, when he
Oh,
cheats.
Perfect when he cheats. So hey,
yeah. I'll take the Packers on that one. Is it in Green Bay or is it in
It's in
Vegas?
Vegas.
that's
I'll
what
still take the Packers on that one. There's no actual fans of the Raiders in Vegas.
they
Oh,
get those take winners. Hey, you want to go see a football game? Here you go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I got a notification. The Major League Baseball is going to investigate the Mets now. Some shit. All right. Perfect.
Oh,
What a surprise.
hold
The
on.
cheaters from the entire season are going to get investigated.
What do you mean?
Does it
Who
have
would
to
have
do with
thought?
them?
Wait, what
Does it have to
cheaters?
do with them somehow not being able to clear a field 24 hours in advance?
No. Yeah. It's for the general manager who resigned today. We're getting off of this, but the general manager who resigned today after the reports were that he forced Buck Showalter to keep Daniel Vogel back in the lineup, Dave. So
That's
he
your fault.
resigns. He resigns, and now the thing just came across that they're going to investigate him for improper usage of the injured list. I mean, we won 75 games. What do we do here? All right, back to this. Ann, did somebody pick the Raiders?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No.
Everybody went with the Packers?
I was speaking for everyone on that one. No one picked the Raiders.
No. All right.
What the fact?
Let's see here. All right.
Is Jimmy Jawline playing or is he still hurt?
I don't know. There's the people around are saying maybe the Raiders are better off without Jimmy Jawline.
No way.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's out there. It's being talked about.
Did anyone see the fans yelling at Mark Davis last week to fire Josh McDaniels?
Yes, I did.
How hilarious was that?
It was
Good for-
fantastic.
Good for him for sitting there and taking it. He deserves it.
He just didn't even acknowledge. He just sat there with the stupid look on his face.
Oh, he had
That's
it.
what he
Worst.
does. That's what he's got. All right, so those are the picks. The game is started. What? All right, ESPN has a little graphic. It says 15 minutes left in the first. That's fine, but it's 2nd and 10. No, that's not a thing. All right, we appreciate everybody for watching, for tuning into our picks, and let's go Giants.
No.
Peace.